Hello, my name is Michael Pelletier. I'm the pastor of the Three Angels Seventh-day Adventist Church, located at 580 Church Street in Newington. And this is my lovely wife, Elena.
Hello.
She hails from the country of Dominican Republic originally, and she's been here for a number of years now. And today we'll be speaking a little bit about how to natural expectorant to help with respiratory problems. And this time of year there's quite a bit, and of course we know about the coronavirus, and that affects our respiratory so much, but so many others do as well. And it started with years ago with our daughter. We noticed when she was about 1 or 2 years old that she had asthma, and she had it very bad. And every time the winter came and flu season came, we cringed because we were expecting the worst always. She always suffered for years with asthma and the hardest time breathing. And whenever she had any kind of chest sickness, like a cold or God forbid the flu, which was really terrible for her.
Yeah, I remember I will sit down on the couch and just stay with her all night long holding her because she had such a hard time breathing and she felt more comfortable that way. So.
But after a number of years, you came across a friend of yours from your country. I mentioned Dominican Republic before because this is something that you that's done there quite often.
I remember a friend of mine, I was talking to her and was letting her know how my daughter was having a hard time breathing with a cold, and since my daughter has asthma also, so it was making everything very difficult. So she said, I have a wonderful remedy that helps my daughter with that. Would you like it? And I said, I will be grateful if you can give it to me because that will help my daughter too. So she gave it to me, and that's why we are presenting to you today.
And you'll notice most of the ingredients, there's simple ingredients, ones you can get at your store, and most of the ingredients have lots of natural qualities to them that do help boost your immune system as well. But when you put them together, it makes a very effective expectorant when your chest is congested. So what are some of the ingredients here that we have?
Well, we have lime. We use a lot of lime in the Dominican Republic. We also have radishes, onions, garlic, and aloe vera, yes. Aloe vera, and we from the aloe we're gonna use the clear stuff in the middle, which is the pulp, the crystal,
or the gel.
Exactly, and then we have watercress.
Okay, very good. And so, could you demonstrate how to make some of this?
Actually, this is a very simple and easy to make. And you can find all these things very simple, easily at your local food store. The one that will be a little more difficult is the aloe, but you still can find it in your local food store. Okay. Cool. So it's.
What's this right here?
Oh, this is actually the easiest way to make this is put it through a juicer. The juicer will pull the pulp out, and then you get the juice, and that's what you're going to be drinking.
Well, what if you don't have a juicer?
If you don't have a juicer, then you go to plan B, which is you can use a blender and put everything to a blender. If you have a blender that is not too powerful, add a little bit of water. That helps things to blend it. And then you can put it to a cheesecloth, or if you don't have a cheesecloth, find maybe a something cotton, and wash it well, because remember, the most important thing when we're doing anything that involves food is to make sure that you keep everything well sanitized. We want everything clean. So I will say find something, cheesecloth, and put, after you blend everything, put it in, and then try to wring it out and get the juice out that way. Okay. But today we're going to be using a juicer, which is easy and simple.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay. So we'll start with the radishes, and this is going to make a little bit of noise, so I'm letting you know ahead of time. Actually, let me take this one. I need to cut this one, it's too big. Do you want to be doing this like a if you want to, you can do this. And I can cut and give it to you. Using about 4 radishes, 2 onions,
now the onions, could these be used as well to help with breathing for somebody with?
Actually, what we do is my daughter, when she's having, even with my children, any of my children, when they have a cold or whatever, I will, if they have a hard time breathing, you can cut the onion in half and put it in a container that will help their lungs to open a little bit.
Garlic.
Yeah, you can take the garlic and put it in whatever like this.
Watercress, just stick it in.
Yeah, stick it in and push it in. It's fine. Sometimes you have a hard time just keep going. And this is a whole head of garlic that I use. I use 2 onions and a whole head of garlic. And then you will have the whole recipe on the video. So, but so we did wash our hands before we started, so you know.
So how do you prepare that aloe that's there?
I'll show you in 1 minute. Let me just put this, and this is, you have another garlic here. The lime, we just cut it. You want to stop that for a minute? Oh, maybe you can put this last bit of things in there. Okay, so you want to stop that? So now, the rest of the things, actually, you don't need to put it to the juicer because the aloe, you will cut it like this, and then you'll kind of peel it. Because what you're gonna use is the white thing in the middle. So.
I love this drink so much I get emotional. That's why my eyes are so watery at this moment. It's either that or the onions, I'm not sure.
Well, it's a very strong drink. So if you think it's too strong like that, I advise that you can dilute it, put half of the drink in a little
with some water
glass, and you put a half water, half of the drink. I just drink it like that. I drink it fast at night. It's fine, but for some people like have a hard time drinking it, you can. And another thing is you add to this a little bit of honey too. That makes it more easier to swallow it down too, because it's a strong drink. My daughter got so used to it that it doesn't bother her as much anymore. But so what we will need is this part. You see the, let me just...
the gel part,
the
which
gel
is inside.
part, and I'm going to put it in here. This is what you're going to put on your, this part. And so, so now this juice right here that I got from the juicer, together with the aloe and the juice of the lemon. I forgot my lemon squeezer, so I probably won't squeeze the lemon, but you cut it and you squeeze your lemon and put the juice and the aloe and everything in a blender, and then you blend it, and then you have it 100% ready to drink. And I will say that you will store this in a glass jar like this, or this little jar. You store it right here, and then you put it in the refrigerator. It will last like a whole week.
So it's good for at least a week in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So,
refrigerator.
You know, while someone's sick for that time period, they could take that how often?
I take it twice in the day. In the morning, like a fourth of a cup, and at nighttime, a fourth of a cup. It's strong.
Yes.
So, as I said, if diluted with water, make it easier to drink, and put a little bit of honey. And just a fourth of a cup before you go to bed, definitely. If you cannot do it in the morning, definitely do it before you go to bed.
Okay, very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, since we didn't have our blender with us, the aloe would be thrown together with the mixture in the blender, and we don't have our lime squeeze with us, but here we have, my wife will squeeze it and show you. It's very simple to do. And I will be the brave one to try it.
Exactly.
And again, the other optional ingredient is honey. And that has a number of reasons why we add it to it, but one of them is, as the old adage is, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Exactly.
This is not the best tasting, but I will try a little bit of it for you right now. As my wife will mix it up, and we'll pour it into...
No, we need to open.
Yep, I just want to mix it a little bit.
Oh, I was going to put a little honey on
Yep, there we go.
here. I can do it here, and then you put it.
And it's not too much, that's probably enough. Not too much, about right there maybe, a little more?
Yeah, you want a fourth of a cup, but you don't have to drink right now a fourth of a cup.
About that much there is what we normally
So you're
take.
not sick.
And here we go. Whew, pretty strong.
When you drink this, I recommend to just stay sitting down for a little bit because it's strong. It's strong. If you eat something, maybe after your dinner or something like that, maybe better because that way your stomach doesn't get so squeezy or something. Or as I said, just sit down and stay calm, and then for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then you should be fine.
And as always, consult with your physician before trying any of these natural remedies. And may the Lord bless you with an abundant life.
Amen.